why this disease came into their bodies. What are the factors which are actually causative agent of this disease? And the problem is that when they are going to visit a doctor or going to discuss a doctor about this disease, any physician, any doctor, I'm not talking particularly about any doctor, doctors are writing them medicines without looking at the patient, number one, number two, number three, number four. But this is not the right thing to cure any disease. Some literate doctors or some very experienced doctors also advise patient that lifestyle modification, alteration in food habits, and reduce your weight, so many things. But what is lifestyle? They don't explain. What is food? They don't explain. How they can reduce their weight? They don't explain. Reducing weight is just like a switch that go to your home, press that switch, your weight will reduce up to the level you want. No. This is our duties that we should explain each and everything that patient what should take or what should not take, how he or she can reduce his or her weight. Then only the changes will come and then only this disease would be controlled. Now let me come on this issue why this disease occur. There are two causes of this disease. Either our insulin is a hormone inside the human body which is secreted by the pancreatic cells. Either our insulin is not sufficient in amount, it means insulin is not sufficient and not able to burn the calories up to the enough level. That's why unburned calories level is increasing. So first cause is insulin is not enough in amount due to insulin deficiency or due to the improper functions of the pancreatic cells. The second cause is insulin is in sufficient amount, but insulin is not able to burn the calories. It means insulin is not able or capable enough to burn your calories. It means your calories or your body cells now has resistance against insulin. So there are two main causes of diabetes. First is due to the deficiency of insulin and the second one is due to the resistance of insulin. Okay. Why this resistance occurs? What insulin does? Insulin takes the glucose, or I can say glucose is the form of calorie because ultimately glucose will turn into the calories. Insulin takes the glucose from the blood into the cells. When your cells are filled with the calories, when your cells are filled with the glucose, then insulin will not be able to force glucose into the cells. And ultimately what occur when your insulin is not able enough to push the glucose into the cells, it will appear as a insulin resistance. So such persons are taking oral hypoglycemic drugs. They are taking such medications. These medicines are ultimately degrading their glucose, which is actually stored in excess in their cells. Then cells will be empatized and more insulin and more glucose will be pushed into the cells. So this is first cause which I explained was insulin resistance. The second cause which is because of deficiency of insulin, either due to the defect in the pancreas, ultimately insulin secreted by the beta cells of pancreas. If there is some defect, there is some carcinomas, there is some genetic defects in the body, then the beta cells or the pancreatic organ of body will not secrete the enough amount of insulin in the body. This amount is not able enough to push the enough amount of glucose into the cells, and the remaining amount which was actually supposed to push into the cells remain in the blood and increase as a calorie excess, ultimately leads to diabetes. So I told you about the types of the diabetes, what are the causes of diabetes, and in general I will say if a person is having a healthy lifestyle, healthy dietary style, daily workout in the habits, a patient is trying to reduce his or her weight, avoiding highly fried food, oily food, then he can avoid this disease up to some extent. But what is lifestyle modification? What are the food alterations? What are the exercise to be supposed to do by a diabetic person? So many things are there which definitely I will explain in my coming videos. I will make separate videos on each issue. One video I will make on lifestyle modification. One will I will definitely make on how to reduce weight in 10 days. So guys, keep listening, keep watching and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.